Hey, you better stop when you mess up my camera. Oh!
Do yourself a favor. Stop whatever you're doing, whenever you're doing it, wherever you're doing it. Make sure you tap in with True Finesse the podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even
Yeah.
when I'm foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest.
Y'all like this?
Oh yeah.
Let me vibe.
Too late, we already on there.
Huh?
It's already going. We gotta like it.
Right. Got
Oh,
to.
with it.
Anyways, here we go. Welcome. How y'all doing? This is your boy DBZ. We are back for another show. We are Passion.
We True Finesse the podcast.
I was waiting for you to say it.
Oh. Sometimes I jump in.
It's all
A
good.
little psychic every once in a while.
I am your boy DBZ. I have
Mania over here.
Mania. He's been here. He gonna be here. And I got another player partner with me today. We're gonna talk about some stuff today, my man. Who are you?
Well, I'm KD.
Okay.
Most people know me as Craig.
Okay.
KD, Red, whatever you want to call me. Known to my family members as Man, MANN, but now everybody call me KD. So
Okay.
KD the plug to some people. Well, most people.
KD the plug.
Yes, sir.
The plug.
Nah, we
What
got
kind of plug?
Shoe plug.
Shoe plug. All right, just gotta clarify that.
Yeah, right.
Our audience is broad, and we don't want to send the wrong
yeah,
That's the
message.
wrong message. We ain't trying to say we out here fooling with the wrong people.
Right.
We got the right
FBI
people around
board,
us.
You know.
Already.
Okay,
Yes,
shoe plug. You know, we got a couple of shoes on the table. We will get into that later, though.
I mean, you got the right crowd though.
Yeah.
Shoe connoisseurs.
Oh yeah.
I mean, my guy over here,
Oh yeah.
closet crazy.
Who?
Him and his wife.
Oh yeah, I already know.
Listen.
They some of my best customers. I'll tell you that right now. They some of my best customers right now.
Go ahead and put it out there. You know, I will say thank you, my friend.
Yes.
Cause you definitely got the closet looking stupid.
Hey, I just try to serve the community, man. Been doing it for a while now, so.
At the end of the day, that's not the only thing you do. You actually well versed out here. I know you from the car business overall.
Yes, sir.
That's where we ran into each other. And when I first met you, when I first came around you, I was like, dang, this guy's a hustler.
Yes.
Like the first time I ever seen somebody be really dialed in
Right.
was when I met you, bro.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. That's how I was raised, man. Watching my mom grow up, all she did was hustle, man.
Mm-hmm.
My mom, my sister, my dad, that's all he did. That's all I know.
Okay.
To be honest with you, man. That's all I know.
No, that's
Get it.
You gotta get it.
No, you gotta get it, man. I feel like that. We gotta grind it to actually provide. You're a father out here, husband and everything like that, doing what you're supposed to do, and we like to shed light on folks who's doing the right thing, brother. So, good job.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yes,
Like I
sir.
say, you gotta get out here and get it, man. Because if you don't, nobody gonna give it to you, bro.
No, that's real. That's facts.
I can go through my life and say nobody gave me nothing, man, but advice.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. No man gave me nothing but advice.
So, what was the
Go
best
get
kind of
it.
advice you got?
Go get it.
Okay. No,
Go
that's
get
fair.
it. I mean, go get it. Like nothing gonna be handed to you. You gotta stay on your own 10 toes, man. Gotta go get it. Nothing wrong with help, but you gotta go out there and get it on your own.
Right.
That way you can hold your head up high, and you got your kids watching you. Not just your kids, you got the people that surround you. They may look up to you. They may not say nothing, but just like you said, when you first met me, my hustle spoke for itself.
Right.
So it's like you never know who's watching you. So who's trying to learn from you? Maybe somebody out there that's trying to get where you at. They're gonna watch and learn. So it's always somebody watching you.
100%. 100%. You know, I'm like a sponge in the business. So,
Right.
being my observant self, I used to always peep y'all going out, and I'd be like, dang, this dude always had the coldest shoes on his feet. That used to be wild, bro. And I can remember the first pair of shoes I got from you. Can you remember that? Because I know
The first
what it was.
ones.
I just want to see if I can jog your memory here.
She want to see how special he is.
The very first
The
ones.
very first shoes I got from you.
No, they won the Scots. What? No, they won the Scots. I don't remember which ones.
Oh,
were
that's
they?
crazy, brother. The Melanie Ashani.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I do remember now.
Yep, the mid-top ones.
Yep.
That colorful wave. I
I do remember now.
fell in love with them when I
I
first
do
seen
remember
them.
now.
They had that gel bottom, the gum bottom with the sky imprint on it.
Yep, I do remember that. Also, you dialed in with the Valentine's Day dunks.
Yep.
I remember the Scots, of course. It was a lot of. It's been a lot of pairs you got here, man.
Yeah.
A lot of pairs.
I believe it.
By the boatload. By like not just one. He'll order 2, 3 at a time. But he'll take care of the wifey first before he get here.
You already know how they go.
Wifey want these. Wifey want these.
Wifey want these, but I'm gonna grab these.
You grab these, right?
Just because they're available, you know.
And I cut him a deal for 2 to 1. So
Yeah.
just gotta look out, man. Like so.
No,
That's
that's
what's always done for him, man. People who always come back and repeat the business, I always look out for them. Always.
Okay.
Right.
You gotta love the repeat customers.
You know what I'm
Got
saying?
to, man.
You got to take care of them too.
You got to. You got to.
So before we get into what you do and how you do it, I do want to kind of tailor it off to how did you find, I guess, your like or your love for shoes? How did that come about?
Man, let's go back to like middle school.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I get it from my sister, bro. My sister and my cousins. Growing up, man, maybe 6, 7, 8 years old. Probably before then. Before I can remember, my dad got pictures of me when I was like maybe 3, 4 years old with some Jordans on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, so it kind of took me back like, Dad, what you know about these? Mom, what y'all know about these? But my sister was the one that was putting them on to get me those shoes.
Right.
So I looked back like, okay, cool. And then I got older. My sister was the one that always took care of me, kept me fresh, kept me stylish. Like, whatever I wanted, she would make sure I had it.
Right.
I said my sister was like a second mom to me. Like, she passed away about 4 years ago.
Nah, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
But, yeah, I got it from my sister, man. Like, going all the way back to elementary school, and everybody's with Tommy Hilfiger, Duckhead. She always kept me fresh. So,
the Duckhead used to be lit back in the day.
man, telling me, man.
Everybody don't really know about the Duckhead.
They
They
don't.
ain't that old.
They don't, man. Duckhead with the K-Swiss.
You know about the
Yeah.
Duckhead.
Duckhead with the K-Swiss with the khakis, man. That was the move then. But it just wasn't Jordan back then. It was just like all the sneakers, man. Like whatever was hot, the Felines, whatever Adidas is what my sister made sure I had, the latest and the greatest. That's where it came from though.
Okay.
Ever since then, I just had to have it. I had to have it. And I started at a real young age, like 8, 9, and 10 years old. I always wanted to be the freshest in the room.
Right.
Oh, I had to. My sister wouldn't even, it was like no words would even be spoken. She was like, I got these for you. I'm getting these for you.
Here.
I'm getting these for you. And she'll make sure I had it before anybody else had it.
Yeah.
So that's where it came from.
Man, your sister was setting you up.
She was. She did whatever she could, man, to make sure I was straight.
That's kind of crazy, bro. I myself, I have a like story. So my sister was the one who kind of guided me into the shoe game.
Wow.
Taking it back, I know she may remember this, she may not. There was a pair of 95s Air Max that had dropped. Now, my dad was big at buying shoes at Walters and stuff like that. He wore like old 4-4, shout out to them, and all that. So, that wasn't nothing but a straight down the street drive just to grab it.
Right,
so my dad always used to grab shoes from there, grab 2 pair. But my Air Force Ones, white and black ones. But my sister wanted these different color 95s, right? So my dad was like, all right, you do some work, you do this, and you pay half, and we'll get them. So she did what she had to do, and she brought the money to the table, and she got them shoes, and like I seen her hustle, and I seen that grind for that one pair of shoes. It was like, dang, why is this shoe so important? Then I seen them. She opened the box, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
Right.
I get it now. Like shoes for me kind of hit me to my heart, bro.
Yeah.
And I believe whatever you wearing on your feet kind of speaks about the person that you are.
It does, and to me, I think the shoes make the whole feet, the whole fit. Like I said, we were just talking about earlier before we went on air. It's like a nice pair of shoes, sweatpants, sweatshirt. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as the shoes is nice, the whole outfit. Is nice.
Yeah, the outfit together.
So,
Make it pop.
right.
All
It
said
does.
it.
And it became a whole like family thing. Like my cousins, we all got into it. My favorite cousin, we always getting the shoes. It was like, oh, I gotta get these Jordans. I was always like the youngest of the bunch. They got to where they getting part-time jobs and was paying for theirs. But my sister made sure I had mine. But it was always we needed to have the Jordan. We had to have the Jordan. Then like I said, became a whole family thing at that.
Right.
So I just took off from there. That's when the plug happened that we didn't even know at that time. We'll get into that a little later.
No, that's actually about to come up. We about to segue.
That's swell. Y'all had a little family moment.
Right.
I just like shoes and got a job and started buying.
Buy them yourself, right?
Yeah, so, no, nothing sentimental. No little cute moment about my cousin got me the first pair of Jordans.
It's funny you say that. So, like the first pair that I know for a fact that I had was a pair of 7s, white baby blue, color. My sister got them for me. Right? My very first one, she had the same pair. So we was rocking around wearing them. And then once I outgrew that pair, I stole hers. Right. Because my size was better than that.
Right.
That was my first pair of J's. And like you said, I guess it's meaningful when your family member or someone close to you actually get you something of that stature that you like.
Some shoes?
Right.
Shoes mean a lot to me. It may not mean a lot to everybody, but some people.
Okay, I guess.
I'm
not gonna kill your moment, so I'll leave it at that.
That's all good, man. Anyway, so let's talk about these shoes on the table, man. What do we have right here?
Man, these are a Eminem Encore samples. Mm-hmm. They're samples. Never released, but they're samples. On the open market, you can look them up right now. StockX, Gold. These probably go for maybe range anywhere from $6,000 to $12,000.
Okay.
For a sample pair. I had these maybe for like, I want to say 6-7 years now. Mm-hmm. Never worn them until today.
Thank you.
Right. They went until today. Eminem has about 3 or 4 pair of 4s. 2 I have, another pair or 2 that I want to get my hands on eventually. But like I said, I'm starting to get into like rare finds right now.
Right.
Okay.
Not just I can get the common stuff easy. It's just the rare finds now. But this is what we have on the table now: a pair of rare sample Eminem Encores.
That's crazy.
They the colorway is sick. The colorway is sick. Just to find detail in these shoes, to me, is just crazy.
And when you say Eminem, you're talking about Eminem the rapper, not the candy.
Right. Eminem the rapper.
I just read it in the shoes. I was thinking like the candy because you said colors, so I'm thinking
colorway, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he has another pair I have.
Now the detail crazy. He got a whole E on the shoestring, right?
On the shoestring, right? In the insole, you see the Encore. Mm-hmm. On the tab there.
Encore and the tag. You got a whole E, the Eminem emblem on the inside. That's
right. Crazy.
These are exclusive, and they're here. And you guys are seeing it.
Right.
Yeah, we seen it.
Got another pair is they black and chrome, they the Encores as well. Those go for about $6,000 to $8,000 as well.
Dang.
I haven't wore those yet. The whole shoe was like almost like a canvas material, black, see-through bottom. Yeah, those are the ones that I probably won't wear.
Okay. You gotta keep them up.
Yeah, gotta keep them up. But these was a special occasion. Shout out to my fiance, Cynthia. She told me to wear these. She picked out my outfit actually for this podcast, but she told me to.
No, she did right.
Shout out to her.
So, yeah, shout out to her. But this
right.
is what we have right here, man. So I'm starting to get into a little bit more rare air, I should say.
Okay.
Had an unfortunate event happen a couple months ago when I was moving to my new place. I had them in the storage unit. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, someone broke into my storage unit and took some $high-dollar stuff. So that goes unsaid, but you know.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So in that situation, is it like an insurance?
Insurance had denied the claim. They were saying that they saw no forced entry. I'm like, how my lock was popped?
They ain't had no camera.
They had no camera.
Damn,
It had to be a lot of people see me moving and we showed them to this unit and just went back and hit me. My Fear of God had 3 pair of Fear of Gods all gone.
Damn, now
the Manila 4s was gone. Like $high-dollar stuff is gone, but it's okay. I still had these, so I get them back. I ain't worried about it. I ain't get them back. So it hurt me to my soul because I love shoes, but you know, whoever got them, if I see you with them, I know you got them. I know you got them. But
man, that's
crazy. that's fact. Huh?
But yeah, man, it's fun to me. It's a sport to me. It's a culture to me. So
It's kind of a lesson in that. Don't be leaving no shoes in no store.
exactly, man. It's a big lesson learned. Big lesson learned.
I wouldn't be like. You think they did like a little storage wars with your stuff?
No, no. Somebody was just watching. I think it was a bunch of people moving that day, in and out. So they seen all these barrels of shoes coming in, and it's just probably hit it. Went through there and ran. They stole some shoes, watches. They stole my pressure cooker, bro. Pressure. Who took a pressure cooker? Like
Some
pressure
hungry
cooker.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Pressure cooker, watches, J's, all that stuff, man. Like it hurt me to my soul because it was like some rare stuff that I just worked hard to get had for a long time.
Right.
But it's all good.
Nah, man, it'd be some sentimental value tied into the ownership of these type of shoes.
Right.
I got a pair of shoes right now that I love to death.
Right.
It's the Travis Scotts.
Oh yeah, and Travis go hard.
Yeah, but it's the you know the ones.
Yeah, I know.
PS5s.
I know. I already know. They took. That's one of the pairs they took. Not the PS5, but the Travis 6s. They took the olives and they took the mustard on yellow samples. I had.
That's tragic.
Hurt me, man. But it's all good though.
Sheesh. So when you like, for instance, when they got like sample shoes and stuff like that, of course they only make a certain amount of each. Like, how does that work? Like with sizing and stuff like that.
Limited. You just gotta be lucky. You gotta be lucky and pay that price. I mean, they have samples usually go. Depends on the shoe. They have like one size run, if that. Maybe they're mostly adult sizes, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe they have a size 7 through 10, 8 through 11, 9, 10, and 11. That's that group. That's all they have.
Yeah.
But they may have 100 of them. That's it. And then it's like from there, it's like first come, first serve.
Right.
Of course, people at Nike, people inside the rooms gonna have first dibs, of course.
Yeah.
So that's where everything else comes into play at. So
Okay.
Okay, now I'm glad you brought this up. So now we can get into it. Now we can finally get there. How did you get into selling shoes, bro? Like, how did that become about? How did that become a thing for you?
it started in high school, man. It's like I told you.
I've heard.
Like growing up, it's like I told you, growing up, I was into shoes, and there was a spurt to where, you know, sister and mom couldn't afford them no more. Mm-hmm. So I had to get you know what I could. So it became like, since I couldn't get them when I was growing up.
Oh yeah, trust
now
me.
I gotta get
one
of them. Once I got my inside guy, we're gonna get into that in a second. Inside guy, I was able to start to. Okay, I can get what I want now without having to worry about selling out, this and that.
Right.
And it also helped that I had my best friend. He also passed away about 10 years ago, and you know, we was in high school together. He had got a job at Champs and Foot Locker.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I was in heaven then. I mean, discounts, first dibs on everything. So I was like, you know, I got access to all this stuff. Some stuff I may not want. Let me just buy a couple and just sell them.
Yeah.
You know, I'm getting them at a discounted rate. Let me sell them at retail. But people like me who couldn't really afford them,
That was big.
growing up. So it's like, I want to have people that help people that want them but can't afford them.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, I can get this pair. We know how the prices have changed in years. You know, Jordans be like, what, 100, 110. 120. So, you know,
250.
Right. You know, you get them at 35% off. You get them for like 80, you know, $90, whatever. So I'm saying, hey, just give me $100 for 124 and help you out, whatever. So that's why I got into selling. Then it became like, you can make this a business.
Right.
But with me being in sports in high school, college, focusing on college and doing other things at University of Georgia and just doing a lot, it was like, I didn't want to make it into a business then.
Right.
It was just a side hustle. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Extra money coming.
Right. It became like word of mouth. It became like overwhelming. When I did focus into it, it became like so overwhelming. Like, I can't do this. No, I gotta
Taken away from the stuff that
Right.
you wanted to do at the time.
Right. Right. It took away from that. And then once I got in college again, that's when it really blossomed. Because you on campus with thousands of people.
Right.
Word gets around. They see they see your shoes on your feet. People get to talking. You're an athlete. Like, how you get these? Well, can you get these for me? One person get them. Oh, I heard you got these for this person. It just start going like that.
Everybody telling somebody.
Right.
You know, that's how Jesus got the word around.
Right. Get the word around.
He told someone not to say it, and they told everybody.
Right. You know, I don't advertise. It's always word of mouth. Like,
Yeah.
such and such told me you can get these. Yeah. Then they go tell somebody. They go tell somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, the reason I didn't want to make it a business and do all that stuff, it was so much legal stuff into it.
Now, that makes sense.
Right.
Because of probably who you deal with.
Right. Exactly. We seen the Nike scandals. We seen, well, a couple years ago, old boy, mom worked at Nike.
Oh, that 10,000.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
getting all those shoes. Yeah,
Right.
had like a warehouse or something.
Right.
Didn't
Yeah, they had truckloads.
Right. She got fired and went to jail for that. You know, they gave her fair time for that. So it's like, okay, I don't want to get my family member in trouble by doing all that stuff like that. So it's like, that's why we had like a whole lock on it to where like, okay, if you were selling these, make sure the person you sell them to knows what the rule is. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this
Yeah.
with them. So that's how that became about. Mm-hmm. So that's why we didn't take it to like, oh, let's advertise this and that. Because he wasn't paying nothing for them.
He spent some gems right now. Hold on.
Right. He wasn't paying nothing. They not paying nothing for them.
Right.
They just using their employee access or whatever. And oh, I got these as a stipend, or I'm giving these to Florida State because they asked for them, whatever. But they really not. You know, they going here, they going there, and it's like once they find out, it's like, oh, we all messed up. Mm-hmm. So that's what goes into that right there. So,
Okay.
So the word of mouth is a big thing that right now I got maybe thousands of clients, thousands of clients.
Oh, I bet.
Some celebrity, some just people I've been dealing with for years. Years. Just, hey, call me up and I need these.
Yeah.
I need these. What's my price? These. People who typically know the sneaker business, those are the easiest customers ever, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
Those are the easiest customers ever. Because they know the market. They know how things go. It's the ones that don't know, that be like,
oh, I got to spend this price for the shoe. I got to do this.
Trying to get a deal.
Right.
Y'all better go look at StockX. Y'all better go look at, what is it?
Right.
Y'all got to understand, like, these prices are
crazy.
Yeah.
You in the car
I'm
business,
glad you
same
said
thing
it.
with car business. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm trying to get I'm trying to get a BMW. Oh, that's how much they cost? No, you need to go down the street, honey. You need to go down the Chevy because it's not what you looking for, right? So if I tell a sneakerhead, hey, who wants, just for example, some Gamma Blues, Gamma 11s, they know on StockX they running $500-$600.
Yeah.
If I tell them, hey, they're gonna be about $350. My cash app going out before I even say $350. Or I send it to you. You tell a regular person that $350.
$350.
They retail for $2 something.
Right. I'm gonna wait till I get paid. You never hear from that person again. I'm like, don't waste my time, please.
Yeah.
Please. If you don't know, don't ask. But I treat everybody the same. But it's not like, I down talk them and I'm like, hey, this is the going price, and now screenshot the lowest price on gold to StockX. Look, $600.
And send it to 'em.
I'm asking you $350.
Listen,
Like-
that's the very first pair of shoes I bought. I ain't had to question you again.
I was like-
all right, let's do it.
Right. And then when you get them, it's like 5-6 days. StockX taking 21 to 28 days to get your shoes. It's like, hey, even Foot Locker, they taking 3, 4, 5, 7 days sometimes to get your shoes. It's like, hey,
Trade offs like you
right.
you're not losing.
All right, you're not paying shipping costs. I'm handling all the overhead. I'm taking all the risk. So
I want y'all to know I'm giving y'all some inside access because this is my plug, and y'all ain't supposed to be doing this, but I got him out here. This is for the people.
So, like I said, start off as a family member that's on the inside. Mm-hmm. It's It's my half brother on my. I can give y'all the gem. It's my half brother on my dad's side.
Okay.
My dad, and my brother, they never got along, never. And I found out at a young age that he worked for Nike. He's been in the shoe business since he was a kid,
Wow.
even when Just for Feet was around.
Right.
So he worked there then. I should, go see him then with my sister, and all that. And then he worked for Foot Locker. Then he started working at Nike. Worked at the Nike store. Mm-hmm. Worked his way up to Nike, high up the chain. And now he's a corporate at Nike.
Yeah.
He's a his position was a collegiate liaison, to where he would go to Florida State, Florida, these schools for track or whatever, and find out what they need, what they want, design these shoes, go back, tell them what they need and want, and guess what? They got shipments of shoes going straight to them.
Right.
Now it's different. Now it's like, a lot of these teams now, they get their shoes engineered on the spot by Nike and engineers, and they fit their feet and all that. So when Michigan and North Carolina have these PEs, it's like,
Oh, because they didn't have some navy blue and gold 11.
right,
Them was tough.
right,
Cleats.
I need them. So when they had that, I was like, I need them. Guess what? I would have me a pair of PEs 11s from Florida, Oklahoma, whatever shoes I would want.
Yeah.
I said, that's how I got to meet a few athletes and a few clients that through him. So he was my main person. And then fast forward a couple months later, it got too hot. Stuff started getting too hot.
Okay.
Questions started being asked.
Yeah.
Phone calls started being made.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, I don't want you to lose your job. I don't want you to end
not
up
at all.
time. So we had to chill out for we chilled out for a good year or two. Let stuff settle down.
Okay.
Then he started putting me on other co-workers,
Okay.
other people in the business that he met at Adidas, over here, over there. So he just wanted my only outlet.
Yeah.
So, but I would have to go through him, then he would disperse. Mm-hmm. How that works. So then the process started taking so long, it went from getting my shoes in 5 to 6 days, 3-4 days, to 7 to 10 days. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Too many hands in the pot.
Yeah.
When stuff like that happens, somebody tell somebody, you know how this stuff works.
Yeah.
Some have too many hands in the pot.
Somebody saying something because they
Right.
feel a certain type of way.
Right. So we had to condense that. So we got 1 or 2 people now that just, go through now that handles everything, no matter what it is. If it's Adidas, if it's Nike, if it's over here, we all got ways that we can get stuff now.
Okay.
And yeah, that's just how it works, man. That's how it works. And I tell people all the time, hey, you can legit check them, do what you gotta do. Never had a problem. So it is what it is, bro.
So it's crazy you brought that up. So how do you deal with the authenticators out here, the folks running and checking the shoes? Have you ran into any issues or any complaints,
Never.
anything like that?
Never.
Perfect.
I won't say never, a couple times, because how can you authenticate something that you never seen? Like samples, like how you, like,
Yeah.
now it's like broad. It's like, it's so many people out there that can authenticate certain things now that is very common. But before, how can you authenticate something that you never
Seen before. Right.
Right. So there's ways you can do it. Look at the tag, scan it, do it. That's when you like run into issues when you see those tags and do this. Now you're trying to authenticate that through Nike.
Right.
Stuff goes off. You're like, how the hell y'all get these shoes?
So
then it's like
they make it a problem. When
they make it a
go through.
problem. But I never ran into issue with that. Never. I've met people at the authenticator place before. It don't bother me. at
Okay.
all. And those people never have a question again. So I tell people all the time, you don't have to shop with me. You don't have to. If you have any issues or if you're nervous, I got plenty of clients. Trust me, I don't need your money. Trust me, I don't need your money that bad.
I ain't thirsty for it.
Right. And Moneybag did an interview like last year with sneaker, sneaker culture, and he was saying something about where he get his shoes from. And he never mentioned my name. He's like, I got a plug in Atlanta. I get my stuff from him. Get my stuff. I ain't gonna say his name, which I'm grateful for. But yeah, that's
Niggas would have been blowing
right.
shit up.
So he's shot at me plenty of times before.
Right.
Plenty of times before. But yeah, man, it's become overwhelming over the last couple of years. Like now I just deal with repeats and people who just it makes like you. It just makes it easier to deal with everything. People blowing you up, and especially when releases come out. It's like prices go up when they come out.
Yeah,
because you can't find them.
Yeah, everybody got their hands on
like get them now before they come out. But when they come out, prices gonna go up because the
market go up.
Right.
The market changes. Like you said, it's just like cars, brother. The market changes daily.
Exactly. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Trust me, it's not. It's not at all.
I be telling people that all the time. And then here we go. We about to get hit with some tariffs.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
So I know for a fact the prices that I was paying these last couple of years, it's not going to be the same because these shoes got to get made. These shoes got to be sent in. And if you check the tag, if you see some legit shit, what they say, Taiwan, China, Vietnam.
They all from over there. They all from over there. Nike has a factory out there in China and Taiwan. They have factories out there. Most of their shoes come from out there.
Right.
And it's crazy. Like, speaking of, like, stock market, like, the Flu Game 12, people was getting them who know me was getting them maybe 3-4 months early. They knew I had access to them. I was selling to them retail $220. Give me $220 for them. $220. Now, $350. Why are they? You can't get them nowhere.
Right.
Now.
Yeah, at all.
Can't get them nowhere now.
Like
So with people, man, like I said, I don't try to bust people's heads. You know that personally. I don't bust people's heads.
I know that.
You ask me for a price, I'd be like, okay, let me get back to you. I'm sending text messages. Hey, how much for these? I need these for a client. He'll send me back my price, his price, what he get them for, and it's like, okay, and I'm giving you that price, probably plus probably $10-$15 for like shipping or something.
I mean, at the end of the day, someone who's a true sneakerhead, bro, if I want it, I'm gonna pay for it.
Exactly.
I mean, but you know that if I want it, I'm gonna pay for it. Like if I really want the shoe, I'm gonna have it.
Yep.
Which is why I'm glad I got you, because it's hella shoes, and I've lost sleep over.
I'm telling you, it's people I have. It's so many clients out there. They can text me right now in the middle of whatever, and they'll say, "Send me a picture. How much for these? Are these out? Yeah, how much?" And I can just, if I told them $1,000 a piece, my cash app would go off. But it's not like that. I tell them, hey, let me get with you. You shop with me. You buying one or you buying two? Mm-hmm. Okay, I give you a deal. Like I said, they just had to have no questions. They don't bother me when they get them. They get them. I'm shipping them off. The ones I don't, like I said, the new ones I don't like, they order today. Tomorrow they call me with my shoe. Like, are you serious? I'd rather send your money back. Don't bother me about.
Don't do all that.
You not calling Foot Locker every 5-6 days. Every other day, checking your shoes. Like,
you ain't gonna get them.
Right, you ain't gonna get them.
That first day, you
like,
ain't gonna call them.
Like, don't call me. Don't bother me about no shoes. Like, but that's why it's hard. And you know how we are in the car business. Yeah. It's already hectic. It's already got a lot of stuff going on.
They already look at us as the bad guy.
Right, exactly. It's like we so busy with the car business too. It's like with the shoe business, it's just like I just deal with regular clients. When somebody say, "Hey, Derek sent me," I'm like, "Okay, he good," or "Sunset sent me," I'm like, "Okay, they good." But if I'm just a random person, "Hey, I heard you," I'm like, "Okay, what you need?"
You know, someone like me, I ain't trying to put too many folks in your face like that,
right?
Because I know how it could be, so I try to handle it myself.
Right.
I'll be that guy, because too many people and then too many feelings and all this stuff. It could probably cause stress.
Oh my God, yes, it's so much friction. So that's why we usually have to scale it back so much. And it's like, man, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
You ever had people like somebody try to return some shoes?
Yeah, all the time. Like, what the reason is, like, they random reason. They too small. Like, you know what size you wear before you even order these things. These ain't no like, okay, return to the store. I take them. I take them back, get money, and I get somebody else who really want them and make double the money.
Double the money.
So it's
Someone gonna buy him.
someone's gonna buy them. It is what it is. I had people return shoes for different reasons. I had a girl bought them for her boyfriend that got locked up in jail. So I can't give them to him now. I'm like, oh well, like, you know, I'll take them back and sell them to somebody else or whatever. You know, it's different reasons. It don't be nothing like, okay, something wrong with the shoe, I want it back. I mean, it's just always something that's crazy.
Yeah,
or
not an excuse, but like you said, a reason.
Right, it's a reason. But most times, I tell them up front, ain't no return. You sure you want to be sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because I ain't going through that whole return house and all that stuff. Because when you return them back to the plug, they be like, why are these going back in inventory? What? How they come out of? You know, it just so many questions start to be asked. Right. Mm-hmm. And with the business, there's a lot of overhead, a lot of losses. I've taken losses. I used to order shoes before people even used to pay. And then you don't hear from when the shoes show up. It's like,
oh, I can't attest to that. I'll pay my money when the shoes show in. I'll just tell them go ahead and order them.
Right. But I'm talking about just like people I don't even like really know, or I'm trying like, okay, I'll show you that you can trust me. I'll order them. Okay. And then when they get here, just pay me. Don't hear from them again. So I got some shoes. And sometimes it be some common stuff or some size out. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with size 14, but I'm gonna do a 14. I'm gonna do a 14 on some Air Force Ones. Like, that's some common stuff. You go to a store and get, you know? Shoe. Right. So
folks is coming to you for that.
People have come in for basic shoes. I was like, if it's basic,
I tell they ass to go to Foot Locker.
Let's go to eBay, bro. Foot Locker, so don't come to me no basic stuff. Like, you know, I'm like, you better off going here. It's gonna be the same price. You better off getting that. Yes.
So let me ask you that. Okay, so what would you consider basic? Like,
yeah, good question.
Good question. Like Air Force Ones, or some people be like,
So when you say Air Force Ones, you talking about like just any Air Force? Like, what if it's
like
okay, but not white. I'm talking about like a collab or some shit.
No, not no collab. Like white. It's like I had one of my good customers order some Kobe Air Force Ones.
Oh shit!
For his birthday.
That's a rare one.
That's a rare one.
Yeah,
he got them. He knows he wanted. I got them. But like white Air Force Ones would be a basic shoe someone want. Basic but classic that's not out there. Somebody may want the Air Max 95, like the lime green ones. Yeah, that's something that I'm like, okay, I can get those. But as far as basic, like I say in the store, Air Force Ones, some Jordans that didn't like sell out. I'm like, these are like almost Team Jordans. You can go get these. You can go get these. You know, stuff like that. It's just it be some basic stuff out there that people would ask for. So.
But what if? So I'm assuming your clients, they like, you got clients probably all over the country and whatnot, right? So what if it's some shoes that I ain't like? I'm in New York, right, and they might have them in Atlanta, but I can't get them in New York. But they might be basic to you. Right? So you gonna fuck with them or?
Yeah, of course. Oh. Of course. That happened before.
Uptowns.
Right. That happened before. That happened a lot.
Yeah, like some Air Max probably sell out like a motherfucker in New York.
Right. I deal with a lot of overseas cats, like that be in the military. I got a couple of friends in the military. They send me a list like 10 shoes a month whenever they get their stuff. Like, hey, I want these. Like, it'll be like, I want the Pantone 11s. I want these. I want these. I want these. I want these. Man, I send them the total. They PayPal me, Cash App me, and I send them to a little APO. Like, how long you gonna be stationed there? They'll send me they APO address. I send them out there, and they posting it like, I got my shoes. I appreciate it. Like, out there when they overseas, some stuff may be basic to them. Like, they may want some white forces, you know?
Yeah.
Cause they're not out there. They just want some plain forces, stuff like that. People like that, I won't mind getting some basic stuff.
He will accommodate them. He will
accommodate them. Right. Those type of people. But people who just random, like, just go to the store and get them.
Get them your money and walk out with
your them. You know, so. And, yeah, that's it, man. Like I said, I just did this whole thing because, like I said, it was a point to where I know people couldn't afford shoes. Right. And I just wanted to have an avenue for people to get stuff that they missed out on. Especially when people get stuff for their kids, man. I get kid sizes too. No. So like, you know, hey, I want these for my little girl or my son. Get them. My son had shoes that I don't know why I get them. Because he grow out of them in like 2 months.
Right.
He got like new stuff just sitting there on his shelf. That's why I don't even bother to give him certain stuff, because my son's just like a simple guy. He just wants some black Chucks and some black Huaraches to go to school in, and that's it. He may jump fresh every once in a while to go to like Dave and Buster's or something like that, but there's no point.
Yeah.
So how do you feel when your kids don't wear some hot shoes, like wear some Buster Browns? Like, how do you feel when that happens? Because I know how I feel. I get into that, but I want to know, how do you feel when they wearing some shoes and you like, what the fuck is on your feet?
Right. I feel like our kids is an extension of us. Like,
Right.
you're a representation of me. If you see me wearing these and you wearing some, I don't know what these are. You look at me like, how you wearing those, and your son is like, but those are his choice.
Yeah.
You know? It's almost like, it's like a hairstylist running around and they girls and they child's hair beat to death, and they dog,
dolled up.
fresh dolled up. It's
Yeah.
like, we be thinking like, damn, how you come out house looking and your child look like that? That's why I be thinking about like my son, if he wearing some stuff. Sometimes I pick him up in school, I be like, what are you wearing?
what are you doing?
Right, what are you doing? Your mom approved this? Like, I need to have a talk with her. Like, what's going on? But I feel that way. I feel that way. A lot of times you got all these shoes, but I'm strict on him about that. I'm like, he'll sneak and try to wear them to school, and he try to clean them up before I see him.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
why are you wearing these to school for one? Like, no,
The rest stuff, right?
right.
The rest stuff,
The rest stuff. Why are you wearing these to school? I'm like, you know what? You're gonna be outgrowing them anyway, or whatnot. So. But I always just pass those down to like my friends' kids who got kids, whatever.
I was about to say, bro, my kids grown.
Right. You know, Tim and his, like, you know, his son. I was like, hey, can TC wear these? Like, yeah. Don't keep like, these are new. I'm like, I know. Like, didn't even touch them. Didn't touch them. So I don't even charge them for them. I just like, that's what I'm saying. I like to help out. That's why I did it. That's why I did this whole shoe business thing. It's a profit, you know. Sometimes it's profitable. It's a side hustle. I'm saying I don't do all this work for free.
Nah,
a lot of times, you know, for free. It's not like I'm making 500% return on them. You know, it's like, okay, it's just something to do, something to put to the side, save
a little something
like
here and there,
a little something there. But that's it, man.
That came full circle though. How you just talking about, you know, you said in the beginning your sister was giving you shoes, and then now you giving your neighbors and your friends shoes.
Right, right.
Man of the people, boy.
Yeah.
Hey,
like Moses.
You doing this thing?
Hey, I try,
Moses.
man. I try, man. I try. Like, you know, Jonathan, he'll do the same thing. He call me,
bro.
like, hey.
That's why I need to get him on the show. So, my thoughts on Jonathan, he's like the Young Thug of the car business.
Right.
And if you
He
know
is.
how Young Thug move, if you know how his motivation is and his grind, it's based off of, I'm getting this, let me teach the next man how to get this too. And I've seen that man build so many people up, so many people from the hood, so many people
Careers, man.
Right.
He saved a lot of people's lives, like financially and just like career path wise. Like he put his neck on the line for so many people. Like he put so many people on. He's put so many people on to where it's like, damn, like how can you not like this guy?
But
Even if
think
you don't
about-
know him, like
Yeah.
how can you not? He put so many people on. He put so many people before himself. Then you know we want to make sure that you have a career, or make sure that you get put on before anybody else.
Jonathan understands the mentality that if those around me are eating and feeling good and are in a great space, I'm in a good space.
Right.
I'm comfortable. Because if I can tell, if I'm setting you up and I'm putting you in a better place than where you was 2 years ago, you're gonna work your ass off for me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's how he does, and Tell him to his face.
Right. That's why some people, he one of the people that you, if he asks you to do something, you won't have no problem doing it.
At all.
He's one of those people like,
I got you.
have no problem doing it. And that's what I know. I have some people, I don't ask for much. I don't ask nobody hardly for nothing. I really don't. But when I do ask people, no, like, well, he really needs it. He really needs my help.
Right.
So I'm going to do it for him. John had done that for me. Like, all my friends have done stuff for me. Like, all y'all, like, if I ask for something, like, I really need it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, it's just, I really need to be done, whether it's like work related or favor or whatever it may be, because, I'm going to give it back in return.
Mm-hmm. Tenfold,
right. right.
That's it. So, what's the one pair of shoes that you haven't worn yet that you, well, besides these, you say this is your first time
he
wearing
brought
these?
them out tonight, my boy.
What's your next pair of shoes that you're gonna wear that you haven't worn yet?
Oh my God, so many. If I had to pick one, just one. Oh my God. Man.
Can't even think of it.
It's so many. It's three popped in my mind, but I'm trying to
Figure out which one the
rank
right
these
one.
three. I don't. Oh my God. Jesus.
Yeah, don't kill yourself. Just give us all three of them.
Okay, the Manila fours. You know what I'm talking about, with the green one,
Yeah.
snake skin, and
Those are tough.
yes, those are real tough. Those are tough, man. That's tough. Those, and there was the Oscar Knight 3s, Spike Lee, the gold joints, the all
the
metallic gold.
Spike Lee one, yeah.
They call the Oscar Knights. They all go, of course, like the Oscar trophy. Those will probably be, and I have these Kentucky 11s samples.
I think you've seen you posted a picture of
Yes.
those when you got them.
Yes,
Those is tough.
Kentucky 11 samples.
I like
that
blue
have.
shoes though. That's me. I'm buying.
Yes, those the Kentucky blue, because I have a Devin Booker Kentucky jersey. I want to wear it so bad.
Shit, he got an outfit.
But those would probably be the three that I probably would wear if the right occasion came up.
Yeah.
I would.
Some shoes are about the occasion.
Right, like
You know what I'm saying?
Like a
no
podcast.
fresh sneaker ball. I wear some shoes I wear some days to a wedding if the outfit was right. I swear I would.
Those be clean at the wedding. I ain't gonna flex to you.
I swear I would.
Shit, it's funny
That's a
you say
reception.
that. Yeah.
Yes, but it's some shoes out there that's just like, man, you like, oh my God, they so cold. I just look at them and be like, I can't wear them. I will feel, I
Feel
can't wear
bad.
them. I can't. You just can't wear them.
I got certain shoes that I only wear out the country.
Really?
I do not wear them here in the States because I know if a YN seen me and they actually knew what I
they
had
had
on, that be the thing. Some people
Yes.
can see them, but if you don't know what them shoes are, if you don't know that the price tag on these
Right.
markets is $15,000 to $20,000, you be like,
That's my thing too. Like, I don't want to wear certain stuff out and people see them and they be like, okay, I know what those are.
right.
I know what those are.
But those got to be like specific sneakerheads.
Yeah.
Yeah. How often are you gonna come across those people?
I'm telling you.
Well, we would come across those people.
I'll tell you.
You would come across those
Right.
people.
I seen this happened not last SneakerCon. They had SneakerCon before then. The SneakerCon that was in DC last year.
What was this one? This one.
My girl would tell you, I purposely wore my Oklahoma 4 PEs to the SneakerCon to see people reaction.
Ooh.
About, I kid you not, maybe 5 to 10 people offered to take the shoes off my feet right then and there. Offered me. He said, how much? He said, name your price for them. I was like, nah, I ain't selling them. No, just tell me a price for them. Just walking by, and people just walking by, hey, you got Oklahoma 4s and Oklahoma 4s, and I just knew. I'm like, these people in this building know what I'm wearing. They just know. This is, and no one had me at a table. There was nowhere. They rare. I just want to, like, let me go test out this theory. And I was like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I could have just walked in there and be Walked out with probably like 10 bands. Like bare
With your
feet.
socks.
Bare feet. I did sneaker con like me and my homie, we did sneaker con once. We had a booth, one sneaker con.
Yeah.
Every year they asked me, do you want to get a booth? I did a booth once or twice. And that's hard work, man.
Oh no, they be out there for hours.
Right, it's hard work.
And
to get
negotiating
a U-Haul.
with people.
You gotta
Right.
talk to so many people.
Get a U-Haul, so many people touching your shoes. It's like, man, people negotiate. It's hard work. It's profit though. It's money there. It's money there. It's a lot of money there. I swear. Wearing these, even if I wore them, I probably get 10 bands for these.
Oh no, hands down,
sure.
especially at SneakerCon. It's funny you bring it up because this shirt is from SneakerCon. This was Boston. It was a lit time. My question, random question before we get into our viewer question. I know you got one.
Yes.
Okay, so random question is, if you were in SneakerCon, right, going around booths, you're not selling anything, just walking around, what would be the one shoe that you would buy there?
Marty McFly's.
Damn it, just tough.
Marty McFly. I just want them for the nostalgia.
Nostalgic, and I know
I
for
wanna
a fact
wear
you
'em.
wouldn't wear them. I know you wouldn't
I
wear
won't wear
them.
'em.
Hell no,
won't
those
wear
are
'em.
that's a shelf shoe.
Yes, Marty McFly's.
Actually, a glass case shoe.
Right.
I said that wrong. That's a glass case shoe.
Marty McFly's, hands down. Hands down. Marty McFly's, hands down. Hands down, Marty
That's crazy.
McFly's.
What about you?
Oh, I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Oh, well, you know, the last sneaker kind of went and bought those New Balance. Which
I ain't even been to a sneaker concert. I don't even know.
oh yeah, I bought what was the brand of it? I don't know. It was some special New Balance that I got up there. Some off Nike and off because I was kind of separating myself from buying Jordans and Nike because that's all I got.
Right.
Nikes, Dunks, low top ones, high top ones, and mids.
Right.
That's all I got. So
Like now, they saying the Off-White Bread 4 is supposed to be servicing here soon. I'm like, I had those samples 3 years ago. Now they about to come to
actual shoe.
actual shoe now. Mm-hmm. And people think you be full of shit. I'm like, see, the same shoe about to come out. It's in the works.
Now what?
Now what? It's like full of shit. It's like, it's so much stuff. I learned about sneaker business, about how everything is political. Like, you bring this shoe they bring this shoe to the table, want this to come out. And it's like, no, I don't want that shoe to come out. I'm not putting my name on this. No, I don't want this. That's why it becomes a sample. And some people it will never see the light of day.
Right.
Until somebody else, okay, it's like, I can relate it to the car business. You have an idea that your GM just hate it, and find your GM leave, get fired, whatever, you get a new GM. He loves your idea. Oh yeah, let's bring that out now. Mm-hmm. That's how sneaker game works. Same thing. Travis Scott or Virgil may want a certain percentage of the profits or a certain percent of the shoes come out, or they want a certain say so. And Nike like, no, we want this. No, I want this. And it's like, well, shelf it. Never mind then. I'm not bringing it out.
Dang.
Now, like years later, now they may want to bring it right back
Down
out.
the line.
People asking for it. Like, okay, let's revisit this now.
So Nike be the ones really holding off the
It's a
heat.
lot of people. It's like it's a bunch of fucking people in a boardroom and a lot of decisions. It's too many hands in the pot.
Y'all corporate motherfuckers suck.
Right. That's how it be.
That's how you make money, though.
Right.
You can't just put everything out.
Right.
That's true.
Right. You see what Jordan say, okay, hell with it. Release it. Let's do it over again. Let's do this. Let's bring this up. Let's do that. Some people have their own say so, their own rights to over certain things. Mm-hmm. Certain creative minds, certain gauges, certain marketing plans, and they just decided like, no, that's not going to happen.
No, that's wild.
Same thing happened in cars. You know that people have concept cars.
Oh yeah.
They never see the light of day. You see the concept
the
of the car
Lexus
shows.
FLA.
You see all this stuff, but it never comes out. People don't put. If you think about it, it's the same thing. You see all these concept cars. You see the electric Charger, the electric Challengers, all this stuff, concept, but it never see the light of day.
Right. No,
It's a
that's
concept.
crazy.
It's
It
a sample. Same
kind of
thing.
made me think of the concept shoes that you'll see on Instagram.
Right.
Like the
Oh, I hate them shits.
you do.
Yeah, because
Some of them be
they be getting excited, and it's like you
These-
said, you're
right.
never gonna see it.
Right,
No,
it's Photoshop. It's like color
Yeah.
shop. Like Z, what's his name? Z Sneakerhead always doing it.
Yeah.
What these colors came out. People think they are real. Like, no, that's a Photoshop. That's a custom. This that. It'll be dope. They brought it out, but they'll never bring that shoe out unless so many people start to ask for it. It may come out.
Yeah, because
And
they had a Dragon Ball Z lineup of some dunks.
Mm-hmm.
And them
They did.
freezers and the Vegeta ones, boy, I tell you, if they dropped them, I was calling you ASAP. Because I ain't gonna hit. I don't hit. Mm-mm.
Right,
Never hit on Nike.
When had the what was it, the Marvel lineup of dunks too.
Yeah,
Concept never came out.
that's
Never,
crazy.
because Marvel, Nike, it was just too many, like too much hands in the pot, too much disagreements in the back room to be like, nah, that's not happening.
And it's crazy for all that. Like they ain't even releasing that many shoes for it to be really matter. Like
Yeah,
Right.
it ain't like they doing some. It's not gonna be a widely available line. That shit probably gonna be a certain number of shoes. It's gonna sell out fucking first day.
I learned a lot, man. I learned a lot over the years on how this certain stuff works.
Yeah.
How do you feel, before we get into the viewer question, that's next. All right, so how do you feel about the shoes that came out, like the lineup of shoes that came out 3 years ago during COVID versus the shoes that are circulating now? Because I have my own opinion on it. I want to know what you think, and then I'll share mine.
When you say the shoes that came out, like you talking about like the releases or the quality of them?
The releases. The quality of them suck, and that's
Right.
a whole nother topic, because
Whole nother
Nike's been fucking up lately. Like,
Right, a whole
legitimately, and putting that shit out there.
Right.
But just the shoes in general.
Now, let me tell you. Well, when COVID came out, the ones coming out now, I think, especially this year with this Jordan lineup that's coming out, it's taking me back to like high school, taking me back to like OG mode. Mm-hmm. Even with the phone posits, like
Right.
they bringing all this stuff back out now, and it's like, but versus 3 years ago in COVID, my opinion, I think like it's a lot of heat now than it was with COVID.
Oh, I feel the opposite.
In my opinion,
No, I agree with that.
in my
Really?
opinion,
Yeah.
From the OG views?
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking right before COVID versus right after COVID, yeah, right after COVID, I feel like it's better than right before.
Okay, so when I was just buying.
COVID.
That wasn't right before COVID.
Travis had his time in COVID. Travis took over.
which is
COVID.
what I'm saying. Like those was heat. Like that's what I consider heat.
Travis,
Off whites
yes,
and Travis,
Virgil and Travis, they
took off.
they capitalized off their name during that time. Mm-hmm. What? He crazy, but you gotta give him credit. So did Yeezy.
Yeezy, yay, yeah, I'm
So
buying
did
those
Ye.
too.
Ye jumped on the boat and took the hell off
Yeah,
with 350s, 27, all of them.
I hate the 350s.
I hate them. I don't.
The 270. What is it? Is it 270?
Yeah.
Those are cool.
No, yes,
But the there's a certain, I think the 500s.
yes, the 500s.
500 series, those are the best Yeezys.
Like, Yeezy took off. Yeezy capitalized on that time too. He was putting out all everything. The phone runners, he was just putting them out. Like Yeezy capitalized though. He was like, gotcha. He capitalized big time. I can't front him, but Travis, Virgil, and Yeezy had their COVID run.
Yeah, big time.
Seriously.
I feel like the shoes then was hotter than the shoes, like not this new lineup, but the shoes that came out within these past like 7 to 8 months, almost close to a year.
I agree.
I didn't like those.
I agree. Because it wasn't nothing that caught my eye.
Right? And
Only thing that caught my eye that I got excited about, because like I said, going back as a kid, was the Dion Diamond Turf.
Oh, I got those.
Not the ones, not the ones that just came out. Not the
The
Talking about the black
the
and-
97. I'm talking about the black,
ones that got the stripes in them.
the one that got
The
stripes in them. Yeah,
those were stuff.
the Colorado ones, right?
I need the
Those.
red ones. I'm going to
Yes.
let you know now. I need the white and red ones.
Yes.
So
I'm
get
waiting.
word.
I'm
Okay.
waiting. I'm waiting.
Getting word. I need the white and red ones of those.
I'm waiting.
Okay, cool. As long as that's known, we are straight.
This gonna shock you, but you know I don't have not one pair of Jordan 4 SBs.
Really?
Not the green.
Not the red?
Not the red sample. Not the blue.
Or the blue one?
The blue one sample. Nope.
Oh,
I've
wow.
sold them. I've got people the blue ones, the samples. I don't have a pair.
Why you tripping like that, bro? You're supposed to have that.
I know, man. There was one pair that I took that back. The green ones got stolen out of storage.
Damn.
I had them just to have them, but I was like,
Well, let me go ahead and let you go ahead with your question for the day.
Viewer question. This is another interview question. Came up from, shout out to Kathy. She's never gonna listen to this, but it was the question was, if you could be any type of doctor, what would it be, or what type of doctor would you be? Like if you could specialize in any type of field.
pediatrician, bro.
Okay.
Pediatrician.
Children.
Based off because my son, he has the whole sickle cell thing. And the kids, to me, man, it's like so innocent. Like kids, kids that's terminally sick, with the cancers and the sickle cells and all those diseases that they have, man, they just don't have a shot. It's like not have a shot, but it's like it's unfair they came to the world like that without a fighting chance. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like as a pediatrician, man, you got the ability to try to do something about it. It's like I wish I can do something about it. I wish I can do something about it. But as a pediatrician, you can do what you can try to help kids, whether it's no matter what it may be, man. But a pediatrician is a doctor I would love to be to help kids, man, at all ages.
No, that's lit.
Man,
beautiful.
And just the kids, man.
I feel you. Mine's kind of boring. I'll be a dentist. I like teeth. I like playing with teeth. Weirdest thing, I just
playing with teeth.
My own teeth. Like I think about like my childhood days, popping my teeth out when they was loose, which brings me to what just happened a couple of nights ago. I popped my son's first tooth out because it was a wiggly. That motherfucker was wiggly as a motherfucker. And this day it was just too wiggly. I saw it and it just made me think about how my time was back in the day. And he was like, "Daddy, I think it's time." And I asked him, I said, "You ready for it to come out?"
You didn't do the whole doorknob thing, did you?
I did not. I just wiggled it, and then I got to my third wiggle back and forth, and I was like, I'm just about to push this thing forward and make it pop. And I did, and he took it like a G, bro. He was like, ah.
Oh, wow.
All right, daddy, it's out. He got excited, bro.
Oh,
so
wow.
it kind of made me feel good. I felt like I did something then.
Oh, wow, that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
Cool.
That's dope.
What about yourself?
That's creepy. Like teeth are like one of my phobias. Like I just imagine like the tooth fairy is like just like an evil gremlin that just like steals teeth. And that's what you did. You just
stole my shit.
But
wow.
It just gave me nightmares when you said that. I want to be a brain doctor. Oh. I just feel like you just got to be smart as fuck.
That gives me fucking nightmares. When a brain doctor, you going in my shit,
fucking with your thoughts and shit like that.
Lobotomy or some shit like that, and you fuck me up.
Lobotomy is not, don't get me down. Start on that shit. Fucking,
that's crazy.
And like if you go down like a YouTube, everything has a rabbit hole on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I've been down a little the lobotomy shit's crazy, but also just like the different nerve shits, like people do the open brain surgery,
right.
And like you can like see like the reactions and shit when people like poking brains. Mm-hmm. That shit was kind of cool. But I just feel like you just need to be a smart motherfucker to do brain shit.
Right, you would have to deal with brains and all kind of stems and nerve, man.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Nah.
Your answer was that's the second time you had like a nice sentimental answer with thought and feeling and.
Who?
My guy, and I just and I'm over here just fucking.
You just like,
just being superficial and shit. Like,
you don't give no fucks, bro.
I ain't got shit going on.
Gonna be a neurosurgeon.
Hey, but we could work together. See, bro, they hit the pair of pediatrics with neurosurgery, and then we could send them to you to get like their cavities filled.
Pull the teeth out.
Yeah, real shit.
Y'all just out here talking.
No, I mean it all. It's full circle. Full circle. That's
it's
how you bring it
crazy.
all together.
Anyways, just to bring it all to a close, we here at True Finesse the Podcast, number one, thank you, my brother, for popping through at the Camel Couch. This is the Camel Couch, kicking it with us.
I was like,
Henry, this is my boy Henry.
Henry.
Yeah, just to let you know.
Yeah.
He plays a role here, okay?
Oh, he do?
He does.
I know we just started bringing him out, but I just want to let you know he plays a role here, okay?
Henry chilling.
Yeah. When we start recording too long, he starts like an alarm menu that goes
Yeah,
off.
he set an alarm and all kind of shit.
He said he gotta go to bed.
Yeah, we paid booth rent around this motherfucker. That was in the last show. We ain't talking about it this show, but I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate y'all
Not
having me.
dead ass for real.
With what you do, I know a lot of people don't really need to be knowing what's going on.
Right.
And for you to take this chance for me on the show with my brother and tell us what you do and how you're doing it, man, we definitely appreciate that. Whole 100. A whole 100. I know a lot of people gonna tap into this. I know you gonna have some folks to tap into.
Oh yeah.
this.
Oh yeah.
This is probably
Already.
gonna, open some doors
Yes.
and shed some light to some new business.
Right,
I hope
right,
you're ready
right.
for it.
Hey, I serve the people.
All right.
Already.
Shoes. That's why I serve the people.
Shoes. Shoe club.
Right.
You over there shining too, my guy.
Right.
Hey,
I
man.
seen you just pulled the watch up. You was checking the time.
Oh
or-
yeah, I was checking time. Man.
Big time.
Can you
Georgia
see?
fan on there.
Oh, we got the bright lights and
Yeah,
everything
it's
like
good,
that.
man. It's everything
That
good.
goddamn chain blind.
Oh yeah, man. It's cool. It's all right, good, man.
Yes.
Georgia boy, man. That's me. In my business, KD, and representing Georgia, man. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Proud of where I'm from, man.
Already.
Man, again, my brother, we definitely appreciate you.
Thank y'all for having me, man. Thank y'all,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
it. Appreciate it.
So, for your socials, you want to let
Oh, yeah,
people know
tell
where
us
they
on
can
social
find you
media.
at?
Yeah. So for my Instagram, I think it's _Red Dog Nation _REDDAWG NATIONS_. Find me there. I post shoes, all kinds of stuff, sports stuff, trending topics, whatever. You can get at me there. Facebook, KD Enterprises. Find me there. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it.
Bet.
All right, one thing before I let you go. If there was someone else that was trying to get into what you do, dispersing shoes is how I'm going to put it, what is the advice that you would give them?
Research. Knowing where the sneaker game is now, it's much different from back when we was in high school growing up. Everybody has access now. Everybody is like so watered down now. You just gotta find your niche and see what area you want to serve in, what area you want to be. Like,
Right.
whether it's, what clientele you want to have. So do your research. Far as that goes, research as far as like stock market, what's hot, what's trending, your background, where it's coming from, know your product, know where you're getting your stuff from, and just know how you want to attack the shoe market. Whether you just want to, say just do it for fun or do it for gain, whatever it may be. Just know your niche first, research, and then kind of go from there and find your way.
Nah, that's facts. That's some true shit.
Barriers to entry are high.
You know what I'm saying? Guys, we want to thank KD again for popping out. Q-Mania, you did your thing.
Thank you, sir. My friend.
Thank y'all for having me, man.
Absolutely. We want to say we appreciate y'all. Continue to tap in, follow, like, subscribe. We are out here. We are alive. But True Finesse the Podcast, we are out.
You're going to have an encore like Eminem.
Peace.